Lance Flair signing in to my subscribers. What up? And if you're new around these parts, just stopping by to see how I do things around here. What up, what up? So I'm about to get right into it. I checked out Cam Newton's thoughts on the situation that transpired last week. And let me tell you, I like the way he handled that situation. He definitely handled it like a G. He didn't point fingers and blame other people because, it was a lot of narratives out about the situation, like them guys jealous of him, the kids jumping him, and things like that. So to come to learn about the situation, these guys, they've been around each other for a lot of years. I think he said something like one of them was around him for like 5+ years. So that right there, a lot of these guys, they spent a lot of time with each other. So they know each other on a personal level. And I like the way Cam Newton just was like, man, we took it too far. We could have, just left it at talking, because when you look at it, like Cam Newton said, he an NFL player, so he played football when there's thousands, millions of people saying certain things, but I don't look at him crazy, because I know with sports and competitive atmospheres, your adrenaline get hyped up and, you get out of character sometimes. But the big thing to me is being a man, being a grown up, just to apologize for the situation, because you already know Cam, he got a lot of fans, and he just took accountability for how he contributed to that bad situation, where, that's a learning experience for a lot of the people that's in that field, because at the end of the day, the biggest reason I know a lot of y'all there is for the kids. So we got to keep being able to set a good example for them. And I like the way this situation didn't let Cam Newton, he didn't run off, because people was like, I would be done if I was him. He don't need that. He don't need to be around it. But he like, man, the kids get a chance to compete with me. I get a chance to be around them. It helped me like it helped them. And when I think about it, man, I played football a long time. And out of all my years playing, I only could think of like one person. My high school coach, he coached Brad Hoover. So Brad Hoover came and spoke to us one time. And, after the team talk, he spoke to me personally for a few minutes, which that was dope. But with Cam influence, I know like a lot of kids just be excited to talk to him and be around him, because, man, he just an athlete who excelled on a crazy level. He went through adversities when he was at Florida first. Then he went to Blinn, the JUCO. Then he went to Auburn and he tore it up and he won the Heisman. Then he got drafted to Carolina and did all that. Well, enough about that, because we already knew how he did his thing. But I just think it's dope that, he didn't put out the narrative. He easily could have said, like, had everybody going against him, like, yeah, they overreacted. They said this, they said that. It just got out of hand. They said this, they said they was about to do this to me. So him doing that, we just got to look at this as a learning experience where, man, this thing could have went crazily in so many different situations where it just could have been negative. Because look at Cam Newton, he's 6'5", 6'6". These dudes very small. We looked at it like, a lot of people was like, man, little kids from the camp fighting Cam. But like, it just could have went crazy where it's just like, on this end, he could have took it away like, yo, they playing me, yo. And the people from this side, they probably like, they ain't like that. So he just, handled it like a G. I salute to the other people on the other side too, because, they could have easily like, yo, this dude big as crap. They was like 140, 150, 160. A lot of people was calling them high school kids, so they ego could have easily got in the way, and it could have just went way farther than what was needed. And Cam, like, man, he a father of 8, so he responsible for a lot of things. So I just like the way he got good people around him just to help him control his thoughts, because it's easy in this thing we call life, when you feel like somebody taking advantage of you or something going a crazy different way, where you can reflect to some way where, a lot of us was in our past where it's easy when you get angry, you throw these up and you calling the craziest people you can find, but that ain't the way to do things. We got to be an example for these kids, and things of that nature. I just hope these guys could grow from the situation and, you know, keep being an impact for these kids, because the kids need it. It ain't too many times where, you know, kids get a chance to be around men who care. A lot of the people who play sports, especially in our communities, they coming from single parent households. So just sometimes, you know, a coach going to that class or showing up at your school, like he care, like, so you like, yo, I gotta do right. Coach coming to check on me. I can't be acting up and getting these bad grades and giving the teachers a hard time, because sometimes that's all it takes, just to show somebody that somebody care about you when they checking in on you. But I like another thing Cam said, man, like a lot of these kids, for him, it's therapeutic. It's just bigger than football, where he able to talk about, you know, hey, they coming up to him, hey, coach, you know, talking about they have girlfriends or talking about wanting to go to college and different things on that level. So that's just my thoughts on that situation. I salute Cam, and I salute the other side just for handling it like G's, man. Y'all got to keep helping these kids, because it's definitely needed. And, you know, a lot of these kids, a lot of y'all wins go come back. When a lot of these kids was able, they go come back to you in some years and be like, hey, coach, I'm thankful for everything you did for me. You the reason I went here. You helped me with this. Man, you impacted my life in a crazy way. But let me know below in the comments your thoughts on this situation. Do you think Cam should walk away from helping the youth and just focus on his business endeavors? Or do you think the situation, just give me your input on it. Man, while you right there, go ahead and subscribe. We sitting at like 198 subscribers. I'm ready. We ready. We on that road to 1,000, but we got to get to 200 first. Share the video. But until next time, peace.